Welcome Brent Goodman. Brent!
With the wire here, so hold a second. Okay, so I'm one of those guys that likes horses and bikini models to start out with you guys, if you don't know me or anything about me, and that's not a joke. So I saw a hot chick with her boyfriend wearing a miniskirt out there earlier, so I drew a quick miniature horse picture of my comedy website. But even if the boyfriend was standing right there when I go up to talk to her, she left before I could. It's not really cock-blocking some guy if you don't leave your number, just your email and your website. So. But I made a thing, but this is real life. I made it, but I couldn't find her. So, but she was flirting. Another comic said, yeah, she's a flirt. So I said, okay, then that's the green light. But didn't quite go my way. I brought some books with me today. The first one is Back Off, How to Confront and Stop Sexual Harassment and Harassers. I actually read this book. I have a problem when I go to Comic-Con, which I got a pass for Thursday and Sunday for this year in San Diego. And there's a few girls there who've been in the Sports Illustrated and Show Magazine and a few Kid Rock videos. And some of them have said some inappropriate things to me before, and it really makes me uncomfortable. And I'm just there to shop for Transformer toys and the latest He-Man toy and a signed comic by Stan Lee. And these girls are there to get my number and try to get me to screw them, so I get really uncomfortable. Like, sometimes they'll say to me, like, I'm gonna lick you so hard, you're gonna be like a lollipop that's like thrown on the ground. And it's like, whoa, don't say that. And then I say, I got a girlfriend, and then they say, well, you know, eat some cunt. Fuck you, you whore. And then I just walk away ashamed. And security's had a word with me about this a handful of times. They say, actually, security takes their side of the story over mine. And so, but they know they've had enough incidents that they say, like, the management at Comic-Con has threatened to not have me come back. Not for things I've said, but it's been said to me that it's been such a problem that all the toy companies and video game companies are having to fire these girls that they spent thousands of dollars on. So the cost of $200 for my ticket is not equivalent of $10,000 for them. And the second book I got to deal with sexual harassment by these models I've hit on before, or haven't hit on, is it's called Female Choices, Sexual Behavior of Female Primates. And there's actually, this is a real life book I actually read. And it actually got photographs of monkeys having sex. Not my thing, but if you want to figure out why someone is so aggressive with you, this is one way to do it. Just, okay, monkeys are not that, evolution, they're not that different than humans. So, yeah. And I do have some jokes just the same, that it's not real life. I was one of the first kids in 1988 to get kicked out of the Burger King Kids Club. So, when I was a baby, I was born choking, and it wasn't from the umbilical cord when I coming out of my mom's vagina, it was from self-asphyxiation. So, usually that gets better laugh. I guess you guys have already been there, done that. Let's see, I got this Boy Scout badge. I've been waiting, when I was a little boy, I was a Boy Scout, and I didn't get very many badges like I'd hoped. Boy Scouts are a little bit different than Girl Scouts. They don't have like all the Girl Scout cookies. Boy Scouts just hope you don't get raped by your Scoutmaster. In real life, I didn't have that problem, but when you read the news, you're like, oh man, luckily I dodged that bullet, I got the Boy Scout badge for Best Pickup Artist this year. It just was like, I expected it to get in the 6th grade, but all these girls in the 6th grade, when you had like, 6 minutes of heaven in the closet, they just locked themselves in there, and I was just sitting on the couch playing video games. I figured I'd just wait it out, and that lasted at least a few hours till my parents came to pick me up. And then the girl, knock on the door, and then the girl felt safe to come out. So, but I beat Super Mario Brothers 2 that way, so, that was kind of cool. Let's see, what else I can talk about. Okay, I'll leave you with a good joke. I'll leave you with a kid's joke, because I'm doing kids comedy right now. This is much different than my blue humor. What is Pinocchio's favorite snack? Anybody know? Wood chips. Okay, that's not a good way to end with a bang. Let's see. I'm going to one day own a zebra. How about that? That's a real life thing that can maybe, no zebras? Okay. I bought, so this is real life. I'll end with this one. Hopefully this one will work. For $50 today, I bought $5 comics from a guy in Costa Mesa for 10 of them that are worth $4,000 for $50. Is that better? Okay, I give up. I guess it's too much of a nerd. But if you do see me get sexually harassed at Comic-Con, will you have my back? Okay, thank you guys. Brent Goodman.